very early on in my practice, I had a patient that came to see me, a woman who worked for the federal government, and she had, they look like golf balls, like half golf balls on her hand. The rigidification of the arthritis that she was suffering. She was only in her early 30s. And I wanted to know what she hadn't been able to handle over the course of her life. And she had been criticized by a very controlling mother who had never allowed her to develop her own volition and facility. So every time she tried to handle something on her own, she felt ill-equipped to be able to. And so what happened is her knuckles started to swell and rigidify so that her hands were almost like claws.
Oh, yeah.
So as we went and discussed very deeply the history that she had with her mother and the lack of facility and agency that she felt as a result, we started to really get to the depths of the claws and the rigidification, and the half golf balls actually started to melt, which was super cool. That after about 10 months of treatment, she had greater motility back in her joints. Now, the doctors just wanted to put her on anti-inflammatories and really high-end drugs specifically for very advanced issues with regards to arthritis. And this was very hard on her liver, and she wanted off those medications ASAP. And so the fact that we got to get to the depths of her pathology, again, being, very emotionally based, we were able to help her thaw from feeling like she couldn't handle anything.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love your stories. There's always very very vivid imagery you have in that story. Very real life person, of course. But yeah, that's kind of into our theme of textual analysis. Like you can imagine that in a literary novel. It's like a character being described as these big with big knotty orbs on their knuckles or whatever. It's like wow. It's like if you read that in a novel, you'd really get the feeling of that character instantly. Of course, when it's written well and everything. But yeah, as they say, life is the best author in that sense. It spares no metaphor, no poetic image or anything else in terms of presenting human beings in their life energy.